Good morning, dear people, and welcome back to Where Am I? These are my allotment diaries, so please do consider subscribing. It is free of charge. My name is Wayne, and today I'm up at the allotment getting ready for spring. Now, last time out, I lost the Sacateas. Here they are. We got them back. Jen came up and located them for me straight away, which was quite embarrassing, but you know, I'm blind, hey, these things happen. And also I've had quite a lot of tips of what to do with the gloves, and yeah, they are nice and dry. They're a little bit hard, but I'm sure we'll soften them up as we get to work during the day. So what are we going to be doing? First of all, we'll have a little look around the allotment. It's absolutely beautiful out there. It's about 6 degrees outside today. My mum said it's a red sky, so maybe the weather's not going to be great, I don't know. But there's beautiful bird life everywhere. There's been seagulls, there's been magpies, but there's also been robins and house sparrows and all that lot singing, which is absolutely beautiful. I love being up here first thing in the morning. Right, so what we're going to do today. I need to sort the compost out. Also, I've got some cardboard here which I need to lay down, and also I want to prep a certain area for spring. Thinking ahead, not getting bogged down with how bad it is, because I think once it's all covered, the garden, and winter hits, then it's really going to help me get the garden looking how it should be. So that's enough for now. What I'm going to do is take on a little plot tour, and then we'll crack on and get into work, because it is a bit cold, so I want to get nice and warm, and the only way you're going to do that is to get on with some work. Well, here we are up at the top of the allotment, and I would like to clear this area. Oh, right, so a very nice viewer said to be careful, because down and around here somewhere, it looks like there's legs sticking out that could potentially, oh, I think it's this side, I'm sure she said on the right. So as you're coming up to the polytunnel, so she said there's legs, looks like chair legs sticking out that could be a bit of a hazard. So I will be having a little rummage around there somewhere to see if I can locate it. But I really want to clear this area here, and if I can down into the trees. But that's not going to happen the first job. That's not going to happen the first job. That doesn't make any sense at all there, Wayne. Right, so last time we came and we cleared the area over by the, is that the shed? Yeah, so we're in the right area. Okay, you'll have to excuse my where am I type thing, just so I can locate myself. So yes, so what we want to do is, there should be 2 compost bins in front of you that kind of look similar. They're both kind of round. It's very early, I'm sorry. So we need to take the compost out of one. Let's go and have a look. Oh, up we go. Okay, so there's one. Oh, there's one. So we need to take the compost out of this one and put it into this one, and then we're going to take the compost out of that one and put it into that one. Does that make sense? You're sticking with me? And then that will give us the big bin free to put the weeds in and condense that down. And it should also help, because it will then turn the top and become the bottom become the top, etc. And it will also put those 2 together, which will help with breaking it down even more. And I've also been told to add some water to it as well to help. So that's what we will be doing, and I think that's probably going to be the first job. Now this garden here, so this is where we've been merging 2 allotment plots together. This garden here needs to be sorted. Whether I can do this today, I don't know. A lot of people have said don't get overwhelmed and take it one step at a time, slow and steady. So I really do appreciate that. So I think I'm going to get on with the composting, and then I'm going to work the area over here, as I said, because I want to prep this area for spring. I have a very special job, and I need to get on with it very quickly if I want to achieve what I want to achieve with this. So yeah, let's get to work. Right, dear people, I'm hoping that you can see me okay. obviously I'm here on my own, so filming is done by me, a blind person, so it might be that you're looking up at the sky, or you might be a little bit wonky. If so, I'm sorry. This one's got more in than this one, so it's going to be this one that we're going to put into that one, because then it makes the job a lot easier and quicker. That's my thought process. Ooh, right, dear people, so this is what we're looking at. The compost there. Now I've kind of scraped it into a pile. I'm going to do a bit more just in case. But that's it, that's what I've got left. So I'm thinking I'll just put that, where is it? There. Put that back on top and then just put weeds on top again. And this one, as you just seen, is what we got. I mean, piece of wood. I've heard wood in the compost is okay, but I mean that looks, I think that's alright, and it's a lot more moist than I thought the other day when I looked at it. That's pretty nice compost. So I'm thinking that's gonna be good. I might add some water to it anyway, just like what was recommended by you fine people. But I think I'm going to put that one back on top of there, and then move what's in there into it. So let's get to work. Right, dear people, so this is what's in the compost bin here, and this is what we need to take out. So it's cardboard. Ah, son of a nutcracker. There's a thorn in there. Oh dear. The joys of being blind and gardening, which is why I like the thornless gloves. But all of that's coming out and going into the other one. He's not. He's going to get chopped up with the secateurs in a minute, just to make me feel better. But yeah, that's what we need to do. Is just take all of this out and put it into the far bin over there. And then hopefully come spring, it'll all be lovely compost. Just before I get on with that, here's my gloves, nice and dry. But look how crusty they are. Like, that is proper hard. You can't. Ugh, you can only just squeeze it. But at least they're dry. Let's get on with it. Right, dear people. So I've taken out one spadeful, but it's all composted down, and it's well on its way. Like, that is all compost that my hands in there. I want to be careful because my hands are naked and I don't want to get thorns. But it's composting down. That's stone. And because it's near the bottom, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a fork in it and just kind of wiggle it around, and then I'm just going to put weeds on top and put a load of cardboard and water. Same with, where am I? Here I am. Same with this one. Like, that's just empty really, apart from the compost down the bottom. So I'm going to fill this one up as well. Cardboard, weeds and water. Well, I'm not going to fill it with water, but you know what I mean, get it wet and so on. And then I'll just water this one down. I think that's probably the best bit. I don't see the point in doing that because there's not much in there. It's really rotten down a lot. It's a lot more than I was expecting. So I'm just going to top that right up. So hopefully it'll be ready for spring. And I've got a lot of weeds to put in there and there. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that's the best way forward. I know you're going to be probably screaming at the TV going, no, Wayne, you still need to do it. I just don't think I do. You know, I don't. Where am I? Right here. It's so low down the bottom, and there's still weeds in there that still need to compost down. So I think a fork, just turn it with the fork, and then just put weeds on top. Oh, that's what I'm going to do. Yep, we need a plan. That's the plan of action. Okay, dear people, so I've come to a part of the garden which is just right next to the polytunnel that I want to clear and get it all ready for spring. I want to prepare this area for spring ASAP because I want to try something that I've never done before in my whole life, and if I can prepare it today, then I can come up tomorrow and do what I need to do, which will be in the next video. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Hit that bell icon so you don't miss the next episode, because I'm really excited about what I'm going to do. So the next job is to get the old crispy gloves on, the secateurs, which were in my pocket. Now, I was told, or a suggestion was to get a tool belt so I can put my tools in so I don't lose them. So that's a very good idea, because at the moment I put them in my pocket, you're bending over and they just slip out. So thank you, a couple of people mentioned that, so thank you very much for the helpful tips as always. But yeah, let's get this area prepped. It's going to be quite a big job, I think, but you know, I am a machine, a weeding machine, so I will get this clear ASAP. And I'll also look out for the chair legs or whatever metal was sticking out that was mentioned. That could be a trip hazard as well, so thank you very, very much. And anybody that notices anything that could be a bit of a hazard, please do say so in the comments below, and I'm sure to keep an eye out and get it cleared so I don't have any nasty accidents here. So yeah, let's get to work. Cue the music. So pulling it out by hand proved to be quite time consuming and quite hard. So I've had a rummage around in the shed and found that it's some kind of weird T-bar forky twist thing that you stab in the ground and twist. So we're just going to crack on with that and see how we get on. Now I often wonder when I'm weeding like this whether or not I'm just pulling up plants that Jen and I have already planted, or if they are actually weeds, because obviously I can't see them. So I'm just going to treat everything like a weed and then just start fresh come February, March time, ready for the spring. So I think everything just has to go. Now that is definitely a weed. Oh, I hate grass. Oh, my days. Okay, dear people, here we are. You can see what I've done. So I've cleared all this area here. I haven't done right up to the fence, and the reason being is I know that there is blackcurrant bushes along there, and I like the yield that they give up each year, so I don't want to be pulling them up by mistake. So I've left them because when Jen comes up she can lightly prune in around that area for me, to make sure I don't damage them, because I know I probably pulled up plants that we had put in here. But as you can see, I've cleared this whole area. Okay, there's still weeds on the ground, I know. I've done down there along the border, down towards the gate. There's a big bucket of water which I put my hand in, which was good fun. Not. And down in underneath the trees as well. And there's some wood in there that needs picking up too. But it is looking much, much better. However, look at that mound of wheat. Where am I? Let me go. Excuse me. Right. So we got a mound there, and I got what? So okay, so that's why I don't leave your tools anywhere, just resting up against the shed door, because you can kick them and yep. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, so as you can see, I've got a pile there. I've got, and down there, and also around the corner I've got piles as well. Like, how many piles? I mean, I don't have. All right, we won't say piles. I don't have piles. I have mounds of weeds here, and around the corner, at the bottom of where the trees are. And I don't have a wheelbarrow, so to put these into the compost bin, which is around the corner there, I'm gonna have to do it all by hand, which is a pain in the backside, to be honest with you. I don't want to do that, but once I do, I mean, you know, the raised beds are pretty clear. This area now is pretty clear, and down in between the trees is pretty clear as well, which is absolutely perfect for what I want to do next. But the first job is to get these weeds into the compost bin. And just like that, dear people, what seems like an absolute lifetime for me was just a split second for you. And as you can see, my piles have gone. My mounds of weeds have gone. Now I know there's probably some weeds on the raised beds that we cleared the other day, but I haven't got around to doing those yet. I've just done the path, and I mean, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. There are some. I need to clear this bed off again. There's some potato bags. There's some other bags which I don't know what's in them. It could be rotted down horse manure. I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, I'm not going to put my hand in and find out. Yes, there's some potato bags. There's some plastic sheeting. I don't know where that's come from at all. It could be that someone's just dumped it in here, because I never had it last time we were here. Obviously when the allotment was going really well. So where that's come from, I don't know. If I can use it, I use it. If not, then that will be going to the tip. But I need to tidy up these raised beds here from where I put the weeds on it. But whoa, careful, Wayne. Let's have a look at the allotment from this angle, and it's really starting to take shape. It's feeling so much better, and I feel so positive about it. So still got a few hours left up here, and still got a few jobs that I want to do. But before I crack on with that, after doing all of that weeding and then clearing it down, let's just go and have a quick look at the compost bins that I put it in. So the first mound that was right at the top by the polytunnel actually went into hang on, I'm lost here. Sugar. Are we up this way? Yes, we are. So yeah, here we go. So I need to add cardboard onto the top of it, but all of that mound went into the first compost bin, which I did come back with a fork and mix it all around and turned it upside down and everything. That was all the stuff that was already in there, and now I've added more on top. So that one is full. I will add some cardboard to the top, and then this one basically took the rest. Oh, where am I? Sorry people, here we go. And a lot more will still go in there, because once I put weeds on it, and obviously the weight pushes it down even more, you can still get a bit more in this one. So happy days. Let's put the lid on that one. There we go. I'll come back and do the other lid in a minute, because there we go. It's funny walking around the allotment when you can't see where you're going. Am I on the path? Yeah, I think so. So yes, after doing that and that and that, there's only one thing I can do right now. Yes. Yep, that's that top. Cheers, everyone. dear people, I am back in the polytunnel after having a lovely cup of tea, and I'm ready for the next part of the job, which is I want to lay down some cardboard. So I've got a bit of it already here. I need to go pick up some more as well. A lovely lady who actually has an allotment up here has messaged me to say that she's got some unwanted cardboard, so I can hopefully pick it up today, if not tomorrow, and I can get that on the raised beds. But because I'm preparing for spring, there's one thing that I need to do really quickly, and that's what I'm working towards. So whilst I'm weeding, I can be planning next year's harvest and so on. So whether you're doing a no dig or you're mulching, whatever, and you want to use cardboard even in your compost bins, make sure that there's no staples in it, make sure there's no sellotape in it or anything plastic or metal. You want to get rid of that straight away. So so obviously the metal, you don't cause any damage to yourself, but the plastic just isn't going to rot down. So you've got to keep thinking about the cardboard that you're using. And I also think that the cardboard that you get in, you know, especially for Christmas time, if you've got children, or you get presents in that kind of cardboard, which is kind of coated with that plasticky stuff, I personally wouldn't use that. But yeah, just look what I mean, plastic. So yeah, I'm going to strip all the cardboard and then I'm going to get on with the next job, which is laying it. Cardboard is now down, and as you can see, I've placed some wood on it. I'm going to put a bit more on as well, just to keep it down. And Jen is on her way here shortly to double check to make sure everything that I've done is okay. But there is a real feel of winter in the air. And I put the allotment today. Absolutely beautiful. I think I'm the only person here, and I think I'm the only person that's been here all day. But it's definitely feeling better. Right, dear people, thank you very much for joining me today. We got a lot done today, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm exhausted, but in a good way, and everybody's been commenting saying slow and steady, Wayne, slow and steady, which I've been trying to do, but it seems like once I get going, I seem to just keep going and going and going, which is fantastic. And we got so much done in the first part of preparing for spring. There's something that I'm going to start doing ready for spring, and that should be tomorrow, fingers crossed, all being well with the weather. So make sure that if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It is free of charge, and I would love to have you along for the journey, and you'll be able to see what I've got planned. Now, in the last video, somebody very kindly said, Wayne, be careful where you're stepping on the path, because it looks like there's some metal legs sticking out from a chair. So thank you very much for that. It wasn't legs to a chair, it was this. Now, does anybody know what that is? And if so, what can I use it for? If I can use it, please do let me know. Some very exciting news also. In the link in the description there will be a link, shall I say, to the Where Am I Facebook page and Instagram. So please do click that link and give us a follow, because it'd be great to have you along, and you can see there'll be pictures on there and posts and so on of how I'm getting on, that maybe that I don't video when I'm up here. So that link will be in the description. But until next time, thank you very much, everybody, for watching me. It's been absolutely fantastic. I'm very excited. I'm really excited about what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. So yeah, make sure you join me for that one. But until next time, take care, everyone, and bye for now.